We went public back in early December. Originally, James founded as primarily a CBD company with a major brand called PureKAN. It was recognized as one of the top 10 brands in the CBD space earlier last year. So if you think of version 1.0 as a CBD company with PureKAN, and then we've actually done 3 acquisitions over the last 4 months. So it's very important to us that not only that we grow the online business, call it the brick and mortar business, but then these acquisitions get us into some additional categories. So we bought a pet company a couple of months ago in the Buddha Pets brand, because we think there's opportunity and growth in pet with and without CBD. We bought a skincare company that you're familiar with, No BS Skincare. That right now does not have CBD in it, but we'll be adding some CBD to it. And then we actually are getting ready to close another acquisition called True Bar or True Brands. All of them women-run and women-led businesses that we've added to the portfolio. So very, very excited about the growth potential and the synergies of those.
Wow, cool! I had no idea. And so, are these are your operations and products for sale in multiple states?
Yeah, great question. PureKAN originally was an online. It was built direct to consumer, and now we're available offline as well. You'll see us in locations like some of the Ahold banners, Rite Aid banners, a variety of regional and independent chains like CBD Emporium across the United States. No BS has primarily been built online. The easiest way to find it would be actually on Amazon. We have a huge presence as a skincare brand on Amazon. And then True Bar, big presence here in many, many retailers here in the U.S. and actually in Canada.
Is PureK Holdings a profitable cannabis company at this point?
Yes, it is. It's actually one of the things that differentiates us. If you think of a couple other big players in the space, some other big publicly traded companies like a cbdMD or a Charlotte's Web, large CBD players, candidly, I respect those companies. I have friends that work for those companies, but they lose money every quarter. And one of the things that's different actually about PKAN is that we actually make money every quarter. So we've chosen to have a very, I would call it a variable cost model that enables us to make decisions to keep the company in the black.
And profitable and cannabis company are almost unheard of.
So, yes, oxymoron for sure.
It's great to hear that.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's going to drive investors in the immediate term and then in the longer term? Where's your biggest expansion? Where do you see revenue sort of amping up?
Yeah, we have really four strategic pillars around the business. One is to continue to grow our online platform, which is the bread and butter, very profitable component of the business. My background actually is 10 years at Procter & Gamble and 20 years at Kellogg. So it's to use that CPG experience and then take the brand out into other, call it non-direct consumer, but into brick and mortar retail. And we've been on that journey now for about a year. The third growth platform is the one we chatted about, which is entering into these subcategories. Pet is on fire. Beauty is on fire, both here in the United States. And then the last one is actually global expansion, James.